missed No You in
Oh,
a shitpost channel earlier.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So people are, of course, making shit posts about the J.K. Rowling thing, the boycott, and all that. And
Right,
someone's like,
right.
"I wish they'd go after Nestle with the same amount of energy."
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god, I
then
hate
one
Nestle.
of one of the heavy liberals is like, "But you can't boycott food. It's not effective because you need food." I'm just like, Nestle doesn't produce groceries though. They produce junk food and pet food.
Yeah, Nestle
You can
specifically.
go to your local corner store and buy food that isn't Nestle without any issue.
Now, they are correct in that Nestle is owned by a much
What the
larger
fuck?
conglomerate wherein you'll probably indirectly support the Nestle Group's operations because you will be directly supporting something that Nestle is a subsidiary of. But like, don't buy shitty
Yeah,
bottled
but
water.
that's not equivalent is the problem here though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Like I said, I was
You
pointing out
pick
the
the
one
easiest.
leg, the one crippled little Timmy crutched leg their argument had because it's wrong.
Yeah, that's all they had. It's like, my guy, he's not saying boycott the grocery store, he's saying boycott Nestle. Nestle produces a lot of junk food products.
Yeah.
Like
That's
seriously,
about it.
Yeah.
part of the reason, well, there are many reasons that
And their
California is
water.
undergoing a water crisis,
Well,
part of which is their refusal to stop growing avocados,
yeah.
but another part of it is that in multiple states, California just happens to be one of the most affected,
And almonds.
companies like Nestle are stealing so much more water than they are supposed to have,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this is comes back to again a fundamental problem in the US is which is that penalties do not scale.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
can steal I can commit $50 of insider trading fraud and I can commit $50 billion of insider trading fraud and my fine, right? It's much safer to commit $50 billion of investment of insider trading fraud
Yeah. Because you only
because
get
it won't
fined like
scale.
$500,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the same reason that it's cheaper to pay it's cheaper to pay for tax evasion than to pay your taxes. That argument.
Yeah, depending, basically, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
there's a certain amount of
Cool.
tax evasion you can basically get away with, built into the system, yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's like I said, one of the largest issues is that they don't have scaling penalties. It wasn't something. Capitalism was a completely different animal at the time when those laws were created, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
People couldn't steal. Generally speaking, you could not commit fraud for a significantly larger sum of money than you would be fined for, right?
Yeah, because
The
all the
the
laws
guy
we have are actually predefined of like, oh, if you do this crime, it's this amount of money, and it's like, well, inflation says basically crime is free now.
well, not just crime is free, um, but that as people have said,
It's not
crime
just free,
is
it's profitable.
Yeah.
yeah. People are like crime doesn't pay, which is, as pretty much everyone knows now, absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
Crime
It's
pays
false.
super well.
Well, it's false, right? But only if you do like financial crimes, right?
Well, no,
Like
I
that.
mean, like,
I mean, like murder isn't going to pay.
yes.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
assassination.
Okay.
Paid murder, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
really bad.
depends.
yeah,
Yeah,
well.
Details, you know.
But largely speaking, yes, art is correct. It is, of course, highly dependent on the crime. But like, right, Walter, like, Breaking Bad is a great example of crime paying super well because, right, the end goal of crime is to launder as much money as you can because the way our laws are currently written, they can only repossess money that they can directly prove you made from crime. So if you,
Or,
right, that's the whole point of washing
if
money.
the cops found you with the money and then they just seize it, you know.
Yeah.
Asset forfeiture.
Well, yeah, man,
Well,
but like,
that's the nominal purpose of it. Um,
Yeah, that's not how
What
it's
is used for?
Yeah, it's not what it's used for. Anyway, so can I just say, Sign, you collect a lovely bunch of retards on your server.
Who now?
Drano.
To be fair, Jano's pretty based.
He's pretty fucking cringe is what he is. He's sitting here telling me, actually, it's not illegal to defend yourself. It's just you're required to leap out of your house. That's just a high level of value of retreat before you can defend yourself.
Where is he talking about?
In story crafting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he doesn't get that castle doctrine exists in other places. That's a failure to understand the law. That's not just being retarded.
Wrong way. So basically, he's responding to my giant post about how technically selling fan fiction is illegal, but you can get around it pretty easily by saying you're taking, you know, shit like, oh, I'm taking donations, and by having this money, I now have time to write. Oh, by the way, guys, here I'm posting stuff I've written.
Yeah,
And-
it's a loophole.
There's plenty of people who can even get it right. You don't even have to right? You can even get away with putting some of it up at a separate time.
Yeah, that's It's I mean, there's a whole bunch of fucking things you can do to get around the fact that you can't technically sell shit you don't own. Especially considering writing, because you know it's not like I looked into this shit or anything. Because I run a fucking podcast.
Of course not.
Yeah, no, I never
It's
looked
not
up
like
any
we
of
run
this.
a podcast
Yeah, no.
that makes money off critiquing people's fan fiction.
Yeah,
Well,
no, of
you
course,
don't. It's sneaky enough.
But anyway, so he comes in with some bad takes, and then I respond with, if the police will arrest me if I defend myself in my state. And he goes, well, no, that's not true. It's not illegal to defend yourself. You just have to retreat before defending yourself. I'm like, no. If I defend myself and the person is hurt, I am held liable and they will arrest me.
Yeah, that's an insurance and a liability thing if you don't kill them.
No, if
If
I
they were
kill
to
them,
die.
no. In my state, I have to leap out a second-story window if someone breaks into my home. That is my duty to retreat level.
Really?
Yes. I
Yeah,
can't.
no, fuck that.
I cannot harm them under any circumstances unless I feel like I am in imminent danger. And to be in imminent danger, they have to be actively on top of me pulling my pants down.
Really?
Yes. In New Jersey, that's how it's applied.
Your New Jersey state laws suck, man.
Oh, no, we have castle doctrine on the books. As applied, that is not how it happens. And that's my point with him. In my state, technically, we have castle doctrine. Does the cop arresting you give a shit? No. Does the judge sentencing you give a shit? No. Does the lawyer give a shit? No. So, defending myself is illegal because I'm going to jail for it. And he's like, well, actually, that's not true. I'm blocking you, by the way. It's like, okay, buddy.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, like I said, cringe, big cringe. Anyway, so speaking of your server, however, tonight's first story brought to you by Big Tofu.
Oh, no. Sneaky.
He recommended it to me.
Which story was this?
I cast fist.
Oh, no. He did not.
Yes, he did. He said, you might like my story, I cast fist. And then sent me a link.
Oh, no. Tofu, you brought this on yourself. I'm sorry, man. You knew what Sneaky's podcast was. There's a reason I request my shit not be read on his podcast.
Well, to be fair, you wouldn't fit under TOS anyway.
Yeah, you would not fit. You that's a shield in of itself, my dude.
Yeah.
What? Fuck.
Is there a reason you got the edgelord banner running over the current banner?
Oh, God!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's horrifying.
The show is actively attempting to become more cursed to look upon.
I'm leaving that up. That's amazing.
Sneaky, you are single-handedly creating the King in Yellow.
Finally.
Also, if anyone doesn't know that literary deep cut, shame on you.
I don't know that one, I'm sorry. Shame on me.
It is a
It's a series of plays.
It's an extension of Lovecraft's lore.
Yes. So what it is it's a series of plays wherein there is a play that slowly drives people who read it utterly insane. It has a very mundane first act, but the second act will drive you insane.
Cool.
Yeah, so King in Yellow is blah blah blah, yeah.
The ultimate thing about it is that the guy reading about the King in Yellow writes the King in Yellow.
It's Lovecraft stuff, don't question it too much. Lovecraft didn't originally write it. The King in Yellow, like I said, is an extension to Lovecraft's lore, so basically consider it fan fiction. But as with most things, we kind of just collectively have adopted it into the fan fiction.
Actually, I was looking it up, and The King in Yellow published 1895.
Oh.
Yeah, the original Sorcerer Collection.
So... when was Lovecraft stuff published?
20s and 30s.
Oh, damn. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there you go. It's been kind of then adopted by the fan community as being Lovecraftian.
Well, no, because it was only mentioned in one of his stories. So I guess Lovecraft took inspiration from Robert Chambers, who wrote the original.
Okay, there we go. The more you know.
Also, remember, Don Quixote had the first fan fiction.
It wasn't that Dante?
No, the first Don Quixote had the first recorded fan fictions, to which the author then had the first recorded response, wherein the author then wrote a short story about how badly someone had mischaracterized Don Quixote, and so Don Quixote hunted them down in a novel and beat them to death.
Outstanding.
With their own fan fiction.
That's how you write a story. That's how you own the fans.
That's based.
Oh, so before we start, I will give Tofu the stay of execution for a second, so I can tell everyone about today's horrendous tech story.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
So we have a client who
operates it's even worse.
Who operates a 5-server setup.
Okay.
They don't need to operate a 5-server setup. However, back in 1993...
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck me.
Nothing... No technology story can be in 1993.
There's nothing that would ever benefit mankind that's come out of 1993.
So, anyway, long story short...
Now, right?
Sorry?
I can kick nose for that now, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Understandable.
Lol.
I mean, okay. I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Sneaky came out in 1993.
Actually, 94.
I was 93.
Yes, he was 93.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 94 is the
clarify, I mean technology, not people.
Anyway, so as I was saying...
What are you doing back?
So, anyway, as I was saying, so they have this server going on here, right? And they decide, you know what sounds great as a server? Windows 2003. So they never moved from it. But, you know what? New programs were coming out that didn't work with Windows 2003. So what did they do?
Got a new server.
They created a second server that's subservient to the 2003 server that runs 2005.
Yes.
And then you know what happened next? They created a third server that's 2007.
Is it subservient to the...
No.
It's subservient to the 2005 server. And then they created a new one in 2012. Subservient to the 2007 server. And then they created a new one.
Virtual machines, or are these physical servers?
With 2016, there is a total of 11 computers.
Oh my Christ. Let me guess, 1,000 it took out all of them.
Oh god, it happens so often, as you imagine, with Windows Server 2003. It's just like, alright, everything's broken today. What is it? What should the chain broken? Who broke it? Why is everything broken? And so, eventually my company offered them the ability to virtualize and set up a new domain server and just fix everything, right? And you know what they did? They virtualized all their servers and kept the same setup.
Why?
There has been a pending task to update them to a single server running 2018 for the past 6 years.
Yeah, that tracks.
Why are you
Sounds about
hurting
right.
me with these words?
Because he hates us all.
Hold on, what did I miss? What the fuck is this?
It gets better.
Oh, of course it does.
Today was just the day where everyone crawled out of the woodwork, because you know what happened on the a couple days ago?
Drug check?
Valentine's Day. You know what happened
You know
on
what happened?
Valentine's Day?
Same thing. Right now.
Oh,
Lots of porn?
Internet Explorer was shut down permanently.
That's right, it was!
What?
what did you do?
No.
So you know what happened to every company running Internet Explorer-based programs?
And they're fucked.
Everything is on fire!
They're super fucked.
Oh, it's
I
been
want to be clear.
great.
Microsoft turned it all off and said, okay, that's it. You're using Edge.
Yes.
Yeah, but you have to have Windows 10 to have Edge.
No.
Nope.
Actually,
No?
it operates as far back as Vista.
Ugh. Cursed.
Well,
Actually,
Vista
no,
didn't do
Vista, not even
software.
Vista. 7. I had Edge on 7.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Also, Sneaky, the banner is fucked. The
Oh.
Edge banner.
I
No,
know.
no.
He left
No,
that
no, no.
intentionally.
We
We're
know.
aware.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So we also had a couple situations of that today. Of like, you don't understand. I can't use Edge. Why can't you use Edge? Because the payroll program only works on Internet Explorer, and I'm just sitting there like, well, that's a
I'm
problem.
sorry, did you just say payroll?
Yeah, they've been using it
Yes.
since
Only
1994.
works on...
They have not
Oh,
updated since 1994.
That shit is
Wow.
older than me by 9 years.
Yes.
9?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
9 years?
Yeah.
You little child?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the child.
So, yeah, that's
It's
what
older
I...
than me by 4.
Hi, Stannis.
Yeah.
Uh,
How's it going, boys?
That's what's been
Sorry.
that was my
Before.
day. That was my day. Is I had to sit there and I had to put out fires all day of Microsoft's amazing decisions of just killing shit outright. So now I did complain, and I will complain here as well, is that Microsoft completely brought this upon themselves. Microsoft has, for quite literally decades at this point, done something which I call slow death, in where they say we're not supporting X platform anymore, but then they support it for like 8 more years, and then they're like, okay guys, we're really not supporting the platform anymore, we swear this time, and then they
And it's like
support
another
it for
6
2
months.
more years, and then they
Yeah.
go, okay guys, then we're not joking this time, we're really not updating anything on the platform anymore, and then it takes like another year or 2 before they finally actually just go, okay, we're gonna shut it down now. And
Yeah.
what this has caused, it's caused every single company that when Microsoft and every IT professional tells them, okay, look, Microsoft's shutting off this program, all of the bean counters go, oh, well, we have like 6 more years to use it.
Because clearly that's a good economical use of company time.
And so now...
Yes, you see, it saved money now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
save money now, and I fucking hate that. Fuck you.
Yeah, it has happened back when, a couple months ago when Microsoft finally shut down Outlook 2010 and 2013.
Ugh.
Yeah, they finally shut it down. It does not work anymore. Technically, I mean, you can make 2013 work still by doing a registry edit to change it to use two-factor authentication.
Why would you do that?
Because the person
keep
paying
from
you
paying.
money told you to.
Keep from paying to upgrade and
Yeah.
then change everyone over.
Yeah, and like, don't get me wrong, I get it. I hate forced obsolescence, but I'm sorry. But actual developments have been made since Outlook 2008 and 365. I'm sorry, but there have been some changes.
Yeah, and okay, that's fair. But on the other hand, a lot of this is just pure plain obsolescence.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely the planned obsolescence. But the thing is that it's just, they just slow kill so much shit that we just get stuck now. Because this happened back when it was like November or whatever when they disabled it. We were flooded with IT calls because everyone's computer stopped working because they were all using 2010, and so then we had to spend literally weeks after that getting everyone upgraded to 365. And it's just like, we could have avoided this if people would just fucking take us seriously when we say we have to switch. But they don't take us seriously because Microsoft drags out actually ending any of the programs.
You know, we still use Internet Explorer.
Not
Internet
anymore.
Explorer.
Not
Oh,
anymore,
not
buddy.
anymore. Yeah, I know. I know now. Like,
oh, I will call out Walmart here. Fuck you, Walmart. I had to handle some documents for Walmart, and they sent me the documents in Excel version 3.
what? Who the fuck uses Excel version 3?
Yeah,
The
Excel,
biggest supermarket
Excel
in the
version
US.
3, you know, back in
the
the
world,
days
actually.
of, like, almost exiting MS-DOS. Yeah, Excel version 3. I don't mean 90. I don't mean 2003. I mean 3.
Man,
Yeah.
I thought my company was bad because we used Silk files.
Yeah, no. There's always people that are worse out there. I was just like, I was handling these documents, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't even have the option. I cannot even physically save an Excel version 3 file. I have to convert it. And I can only convert it up to a 2007. Because otherwise the data gets corrupted at that point.
Jesus Christ.
There are hoops you'd have to jump through to get it to work, but you could get it up to something modern.
Oh, you
Yes.
absolutely could, but it's not worth it.
Hell no, absolutely not.
Oh, God. Anyway, so, I Cast Fist, an anime X-over. That's right. This is one of the rare few anime X-overs. Pure anime, pure X-over.
Rare few, eh?
Yeah.
There are only so many of these in the world.
Yeah. No, Atin, you don't understand. This is a anime X-over. That's it. Like, that's its section. So this is I Cast Fist. I'll link it to everyone in the Discord as well, of course.
For once.
Yeah, I'll actually remember it earlier for once.
Impossible challenge.
Amazing.
Yeah, or just checking the channel. Everyone train us a fucking moron.
I'm going through the Discord. I'm pretty sure the last stream you straight up did not link any of the stories.
Yeah, fuck you.
I mean, did we even read anyone last
We
week?
read like 2.
We read one.
Well,
The reading
was that like
doesn't
after
exist
the stream
online.
ended?
No.
Or no? Okay, well.
Reading is illegal. don't
the
you know?
Yeah, I
the
got
summary to
finally.
this story is Sebastian Wilde just wanted a normal life, but random omnipotent being wanted entertainment. It's got, it's got a respectable 8 chapters, approximately, I would say, fucking hell,
You can do maths, Nick.
6K words, like a little bit, 6.5K
Six-
words.
Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah. It's got 124 reviews, 483 favorites, 558 follows. Pretty respectable for a story that was published near Christmas, and then has been updating since. What
Like this Christmas?
Yes, this Christmas. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how many chapters go with that 6,000 words?
6,000 words per chapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 chapters, 6,000 words per chapter. He's been updating for
That's
the past
not
2 months.
horrible.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's respectable.
And to be fair, Tofu writes a whole bunch of other shit.
He does, yes.
Shit being the
Well,
keyword.
still, at the end of the day, though, Sign, if you can write 10 million stories, but if you're only updating the chapter once per year, then I'm not invested in it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or if you're Neon Zangetsu, just
And
Oh,
you just,
God.
and you
Do
just
not
never
speak
finish.
that cursed name here.
You just never fucking finish a single one of your lame ass ideas. Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Kyuubi Goku. That's the other guy that does that, right?
Oh yeah,
Like-
Kyuubi Goku. Yeah, Kyuubi
Oh
Goku
god,
13.
that name.
Yeah,
And then there's
Oh,
like,
you have
VF
just
Snake.
unearthed.
yeah,
You have
VF
unearthed
Snake.
memories that should not have been unearthed.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Dear God.
What are you saying,
Oh,
Samus?
We've unlocked a
Pain.
core memory. Put it away.
Power word name. It's just speaking
Power word
bad.
name.
It's just speaking bad fanfiction authors or tropes or like fics to people and watching them cringe.
Power
Like
word
Mega
for
Man
Joshi.
09 is power word.
Power word for
Mega-
Joshi, I'll fucking kill you.
Power word kill is Mega Man 09.
Mega Man's not awful. He's not great, but he's not awful.
Dude, bro, I'm sorry.
I
He
will
writes
create
rape
slop for
porn.
the masses.
Yeah,
and
he-
it's just
Yes, he does.
all the same thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
it
is
really is.
quite literally a worse, more pornographic version of Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer.
That's fucking saying something.
Oh,
Hold
What
on.
power
yeah.
word with? Okay, what power word would FDDS be?
Stun.
Power word.
Power
kill.
word stun.
Yeah, flashbang.
Because the thing with FTDS is that he lulls you into a false sense of mediocrity. And then he just comes out of fucking nowhere where he's like, yeah, Naruto, he got beat by kids, and you're like, yeah, wow, yeah, boring garbage, blah, 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 generic bullshit. And then he whipped out his tiny microcock and got raped by the robot as he fused with his mother, and it's like, what? By the
Yeah.
way, this is a direct
So
quote
real.
from one of his stories. I'm not like joking.
I feel like I've
Most
heard that
insane
read
FTDS story.
by an AI over fucking spammed voice chat. I feel like that's something definitely that would be.
It is quite literally like someone just shoved a flashbang into your mouth and pulled the pin.
Read.
Oh yeah, speaking of flashbangs, Kaz is not gonna show up today. God has punished him for his hubris,
never-
and he lost his voice.
What the fuck are you talking, dude? It's fucking Tuesday. He never shows up on Tuesday.
Yeah, anyway, but still, he lost his voice. We may still have hope for Friday if this continues.
Anyway,
Read.
as I was saying, what was I saying?
You were
No,
quoting
Oh,
no,
FTDS, how it was an actual thing or something?
No. The original point before we deviated.
Oh, Megamat being
I'm
trash?
sorry.
No,
did we
the
have a
original
point?
point.
There was a
power
point.
words.
No, go back.
Shit.
I don't want
Sorry.
to.
Excel 3.
Go back, return, farther.
There is
Control
no
Z, Control
further.
Z, Control Z, Control Z.
This
Just
is
keep
the only
control-
window that's open, sir. I
Just
don't know.
keep
reached the
control
end.
Zing.
Yeah, it's the end of the log.
Dude, I
No
swear,
more, and I'm
I
not
hate it
far.
when Google does that to me. It just absolutely gaslights me when I check my history on Chrome, and it's like,
Yeah.
I was like, I definitely searched this thing on like this day, and then Google's like, no, we know we don't have a record. You never searched anything there. I'm just like, no,
So
Google,
real.
I absolutely searched this term on that day, and they're like, no,
Sorry,
you
you
didn't.
started on chapter 3. You didn't read chapters 1 and 2.
Yeah, no, you never read this book at all. In fact, actually, just forget all of that. It's like, no, I absolutely fucking did, you liar.
It's fucking lying.
It's active schizophrenia, Sneaky.
As opposed to passive schizophrenia?
Yes.
Yes. What else?
Amateur
else,
schizophrenia
he says.
applies the existence of professional schizophrenia.
Professionals are all on X, but we don't like to talk about that.
So real. So real.
Me and the boys training for the schizophrenia league.
Anyway, Stanish, to keep you updated with what we're doing right now is on Sign's server, one of his little author boy toys decided he was going to.
That makes it sound really gay, but okay.
He does it on purpose.
Not that
Yeah,
there's
he
anything
really
wrong
does.
with that, but it does make it sound
I mean,
really
I don't know. Personally, I have the opinion of if you're reading porn written by a guy, that's gay.
That's interesting. That's such an interesting take. Does that apply to pornography shot by a man then? Because if a man is behind the camera,
Yes.
he's the person essentially making. He's the filmmaker of it. Does that then apply as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. This
Yeah.
is really stupid. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I only get female body mods from female mod authors.
Real.
I mean, they are the horniest ones.
It's 150% straight.
That's
I don't know.
When did the mod-
I did the
Those chicks
math.
tend to suck
Don't
dick,
you
so-
quote that? Don't you quote the dark words? I would do that when they were written.
Oh, no.
Do not quote the dark words.
Bro, all I'm saying is those chicks suck a lot of dick.
Yeah,
That's kind of gay.
yeah,
And
exactly.
they have a father,
Yeah,
which means they have
come
half the
from
genes of a
sperm,
male.
bro.
yeah, it's
Bro,
like
Yeah,
a
this
piece
is
of
lot
gay.
of-
That's kind of gay, bro.
Takes
When
a lot
you're
to-
kissing on a chick, that's grown-up sperm you're kissing on, bro.
That's grown-ups. That's matured sperm you're kissing there, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Alright,
Fermented
I'm gonna go
It's
on the other side. Y'all
fermented
have fun.
sperm.
I'm gonna go
Fermented
fucking kill myself. Fucking have fun.
all I'm saying, bro, what's different than sucking off an to them?
Oh, have we reached the combat crazy argument? That sucking a dude isn't gay.
No. His argument was it wasn't gay to get another dude to suck your dick.
Oh,
No,
so
no,
he's
no,
just
no,
an
no.
Italian mobster.
No. His argument was, in fact, it's not gay to suck dick.
It's gay.
No.
I could have sworn it
No,
was
yeah,
Yeah,
less.
but
his-
what's the difference between that and kissing on a girl that's just grown-up sperm? That's
What
what
if-
I'm asking, bro.
and not only that, what if she sucked a dick in the past? Then you're just kissing that dick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
imagine the amount of dick your mom has sucked, and you go and kiss her.
Mhm.
Damn.
Well, okay, no, hold up. No, wait, hold
Anyway,
up. Hold
I'm
up.
gonna go call
hold
your
up.
mothers now.
This is not Alabama. We are not kissing our mothers on the lips.
He's gone. He's already gone.
Oh, God damn it, Stanish.
Hey, listen. If he wants to do that, Sneaky, you know the pain he's self-inflicting there.
Indeed.
Actually, but knows Max and Sneaky are all aware of the deep pain that'll be inflicted.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, so my heart jumped into my throat as I fell out of bed and smashed my face into the ground. I mean, if that's what...
As opposed to not smash. You fell out of bed and
smashing
smashed someone else's faces into
Yeah.
the ground. That's
Why are you
smashing. I'd
putting
like to get a hold
emphasis
of.
on those words, Sneaky?
because I can make it sound worse.
God damn it.
With
Yes,
a
of course.
groan, I rolled over onto my back and then groaned some more as the sun decided to slap his vitamin dick in my face.
That is not what
Well,
the author wrote, Sneaky.
Well,
He's only 3 letters away.
yeah, I actually only added 3 letters to that statement.
Yeah. That's what he meant as well.
It is the joke the author was trying to tell.
Amazing.
Yeah. Once again, Sneaky strikes directly at your sanity.
Directly at someone's dick.
That
yes.
would require me actually taking anything you say seriously.
That's fair. That's fair. Holding a hand over my face to block the sun. Now, speaking of which, actually, this does remind me of the time that I woke up.
Sneaky,
What?
you're like an old man.
Fuck you.
The
This-
one time I
He just
woke
keeps
up-
wandering.
Fuck you. This story is funny. So it includes grievous
Sure, thank you,
self-bodily
Grandpa.
harm. Okay. So I
No, it's
woke
thinking back
up
to
in a
that.
fright one night, and my bed had one of those overhanging rims on the backboard, and however I was positioned on the bed led me to smashing my head directly in to the rim on the backboard. And as I recoiled from smashing my face into this rim, I smashed the back of my head into the backboard, which then made me curl forwards, which caused me to unbalance myself on my bed and fall out of it, which caused me to smash my face on the nightstand next to the bed. The nightstand was made of metal.
So, does this mean you rimmed yourself?
Yes, sure.
Technically.
So as I'm recoiling from falling out of my bed and smashing my face on the metal nightstand, I proceed to smash the back of my head on the wooden bottom board. You know, the thing that holds up the bed.
The frame?
Yeah.
Baseboard.
Yeah, no, not the baseboard. The wood around the baseboard.
Oh, the footboard.
Yeah. So I hit my head on that, and so then my face goes forward again, and I fucking smash my face into the floor. And so then I go, ow, and try to get up, and proceed to just slam the back of my head straight back into that board again as I got up halfway underneath my bed.
What fucking joke
Your
were you?
life is a slapstick comedy.
And
Motherfucker literally lives in Looney Tunes.
so I'm just like,
Popular in
alright,
New
no,
Jersey,
I'm
yeah.
done.
Got a
I
little
just
bit silly.
I just go and lie back down halfway underneath my bed, and my father's like, comes in, he's like, yo, why aren't you getting ready for school yet? Where the fuck are you? And then he looks at the ground, he's like, why are you halfway underneath your bed? Oh, those are a lot of lumps on your face. And I'm just like, yeah,
He fell.
I had a rough
Father
morning.
of the year.
Your Honor, I got a little bit silly.
Yeah. Well,
They don't
Father
come
of
to
the
it.
Year also tried to flip me out of the bed, and all that accomplished was flipping the mattress on top of me, and I kept sleeping.
How?
Power move.
I will sleep through anything. I have slept through hurricanes hitting the house. I've slept through tornadoes passing by the house. I've slept through earthquakes. I will sleep through anything. Fight me.
Earthquakes in New Jersey.
Oh, yes.
Yes, those occur.
Very rare, but it was like a 5.8.
Wow.
It was like, what the? Like, it didn't
multiplied
happen
on.
in New Jersey. It happened like off, away. But we still got the aftershocks, and everything fucking shook and fell off the cabinets and shit. And
One of my personal favorite things, just speaking of self-harm of bodily injuries while sleeping. I don't know what happened, but so at one point in my life, I had a lofted bed, right? Lots of people had lofted beds.
Yeah,
Very popular.
Went over this
Lots of
yesterday.
people like them. I don't know how, but somehow I rolled over the railing and proceeded to fall directly to the floor.
Oof.
That's
Amazing.
impressive.
I think you told me about this. This was something that was kind of really fucked when you thought about it.
There was a hell of a bang.
It's impressive. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, well done.
The worst.
My
that's happened to
family
me.
immediately came up and was like,
I'm sure.
what the fuck did you do? And they just see me. Because here's the thing. I fell. Like, I did it in my sleep. So I fell in the sleeping position.
Okay.
And, like, so they come into me on the floor. Because I wasn't moving. I was like, no. They're like, they open the door. Why are you on the floor? Pain. Do we need to call an ambulance? No. You want to just lie there for a bit? Yeah. All right. We'll check on you at 10.
That's fair.
I think the worst that's ever happened to me when I was asleep was
Holy
just basically
shit.
full strength kicking the wall, which was right beside me. That was not a fun time. But
that was 2011.
Sneaky just received mental damage.
I love that I still remember the magnitude of the earthquake, though.
Well, yeah, it was a really big event.
Pretty big earthquake, yeah.
I'm pretty sure was that the one that cracked the Washington Monument?
It might have been. No, I mean it was off the Jersey Shore, so that wouldn't have been close enough to DC.
Because I know there was one that messed up New Jersey that did in fact crack the monument.
No, it might have been that one then. Like that's like the most intense earthquake we've gotten in a while, though. So like, if anything cracked the monument, it had to be that one. Anyway,
it was
it was
5.8. Yep, August 23rd, 2011. It was the same earthquake.
Oh, cool. Well, there we go. Holding a hand over my face to block the sun, I noticed that I was wearing a shirt. That was interesting, since I didn't go to sleep in a red shirt last night.
Oh, he's become a Star Trek character.
Indeed.
No.
Blinking.
Talk. I want to take a second to detour. Listen, if you haven't read the book Red Shirts by John Scalise,
Red Shirts was pretty good, yeah.
Fantastic. But I mean, look. Point one, it's John frickin' Scalise, right?
I actually don't read a lot of his books.
Just excellent author. Listen, The Expanse is great, but like plenty of other stuff, right? Kaiju Preservation Society is another really interesting book.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one. I don't think.
Never heard about it.
Well,
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
So I actually have some damaging information to share with you all. A cognito hazard, if you will.
Oh no.
This is only
nothing but cognito hazards.
You're welcome. This actually is a cognito hazard that will have absolutely no effect on Zoomers. It will only affect millennials. So I assume that majority of you here have heard of the series The Mortal Instruments.
Yes. Yeah, vaguely.
Yes, The Mortal Instruments was actually a Guinea times Draco fanfic before it got republished.
I am not surprised.
I'm sorry, what?
You're welcome. Yes, it was called the Draco Trilogy.
It does have that vibe. Yeah,
yes.
That makes sense. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have words.
Yeah.
I don't have words.
Flashbang by words.
Indeed. So, on top of this topic, I will also lay at your feet a highly amusing young adult story. Because I saw a news article, so I got baited, okay? I got baited. I saw a news article, and I had to click on it because it said top 10 fan fictions that have been turned into published works.
I mean...
No.
Now, of course, 50 Shades of Grey was in there. Obviously.
Well, of course.
This is where I learned that Mortal Instruments was a fanfic. I also learned that the women are extremely horny for Kylo Ren.
Yes.
Yes, this is a known fact.
This is a known cognition hazard.
The final thing that I learned was that there is a popular young adult series. Well, series, I say, it's a single book so far. The premise of the story is that a female decides to disguise herself as a student of a private school to investigate the private school for a massive embezzlement money laundering case. Except while she's at the school, she discovers that the English teacher is smoldering and hot.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's hot.
In the author's own words, she must now choose between doing her job and love.
Woman.
And I said woman moment on Sign server when I shared this information. And someone went, oh, well, you see plenty of that in the porn section on the porn website. And I'm like, yes.
Really now?
On the porn website, you see it, a lot of it. There's a little bit of a difference between some amateur written porn and a published popular story for young adults. And he's like, well, I guess. I'm like, yeah, buddy, because that porn story you're comparing it to, it's got 600 likes. That young adult story you're comparing it to, it's made $60,000 in day one.
Amazing. A career where you can write porn and make money from it.
Yeah, all you have to do is pander to horny young women.
I'm sorry.
You already knew that.
You know what you must do.
You know what you must do, sign. You must write young adult fanfic where the girl must choose between 4 hot guys while saving the world.
Spoiler, she chooses them all.
Actually, that's false. There's in far as tiers of stories, the most anticipated stories are the ones where she has to choose between 2 hot boys. The coming up on that list is the story where she has to choose between 3 hot boys, and in the end, the 2 that she doesn't choose end up actually having been gay for each other all along.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why can't we go back to just the good old days of things like I'm in love with the villainess?
Like, you
Because
do know
that's
the female
sexist.
power fantasy, right?
Yeah, we all know the female. We've
No.
covered the female. Dude, my dude, were you not? Wait. Was
I'm
Sign
just
not
just
there?
pointing it out.
Was Sign not there for the Amazon book reveal?
I was there.
I don't think he
No.
was.
Oh, no, he
No.
was there. Okay. Okay.
I was there for 1 or 2 Amazon book
Okay.
reveals anyway.
All right.
We've talked about it before, let me put it that way.
Yeah, the marriage auction where you're sold off as a sex slave, but you're
Yeah,
paid
that.
multiple millions of dollars, and the most horrible, worst part of this whole deal was the fact that you would have to care for children.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yep.
The fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, so were you not here for it?
Well, no. The worst part was that you would have to care for other people's children.
Oh, right, yes, my bad. Yes.
I mean, it's
Which,
more
I mean,
like
I
being-
get,
that's
that's
more
a
like
special
being
pain.
a nanny. That's not like anything else. That's been in human society for fucking.
Yeah, but you see,
Yeah.
women
You're asking
empowerment
modern
scenario.
You're asking modern women to take responsibility for children. That is antithetical.
Yeah.
Literally the devil.
No,
Oh,
that's
God.
driving it.
I'm not
Anyway,
even going to attempt to make any sense of that. I have no desire to.
yeah, just
So
don't
fuck you
bother.
authors.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's it's
yes.
pretty solid. Yeah. Anyway, I'm almost 110% certain that the alpha breeder story was definitely written by a dude, though. It had to be written by a dude. There's
I'm
no
sorry, the what?
the alpha breeder story.
Yeah, probably.
It had there is.
Please do not elaborate.
It was one of the
Yeah,
most.
no,
it was.
stop,
It
stop,
was
stop
the most.
talking.
No, it
Stop
was the
talking.
most popular story in the Amazon amateur publishing section, and it had to be written by a dude. There is no. I do not. I don't care
Do I
what the
have- Do I
name.
have to get the horny stick?
I will
do I have
literally
to get the
kick you.
Yes.
I am the host of this podcast, bitch.
No, I'm saying I had to get the block stick. Stop being horny authors.
Oh,
Fuck.
there's that's gonna be a level of assault only known by Stalin. The amount of people you have to bonk with that horny
Read.
stick.
It's
Real.
Dark Souls going onto Twitter with the horny bet.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I refuse to believe the female name it was published under. That has to be a dude. 110%. You cannot
What was
tell.
it?
It was a story about like dudes are like hyper chat giga
No,
males.
I mean the name.
What? It was called
So-
Alpha.
oh,
It's called Alpha
Yeah,
Breeder.
no. He said no. He said I can't believe that the
Oh, it
person's
was like
name
Susan
was real.
Smith or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I refuse to believe
Probably
that that's.
still in the top
Yeah, it probably is. It was like Alpha Breeder, and it's like the dudes turn into like werewolves or some shit, I think, or something, and like they take giant harems of women to sexually violate. It's just like, why is this the most popular female story?
It was
One moment.
it was a thing.
Oh, that was a great night. I don't know what you're talking about, Max. I drank so much.
What was the third story?
We
looked at 3.
Yeah, we looked at 3.
There were 3 that caught our eye.
It was the marriage sale. It was. Wait, no. Am I mixing those two?
No, because there was. They all had a very similar.
Yeah. I mean, they did. It was the marriage sale, the Alpha Breeder story, and then there was one more.
No, it was the marriage auction.
The marriage. So yeah, marriage auction. My bad.
Yeah, because remember, part of it was you
right.
were auctioned.
You were auctioned off, right? And then the final story was I found it very, very funny that the author was like, "Oh yeah, there's like also guys here or whatever," because women would totally buy a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If he's hot, they would.
Yeah, if he's hot, they would, but.
Well, if he had a dick.
Anyway, point being though is the third story was like the Secret Society of Marriages or something. Or is that the second story as well?
Man, I don't fucking know. This is your weird shit you're finding.
That might have been.
It was like an under the table.
I mean, Sneaky, based on the way that thing works, we could probably just go back and look.
We absolutely could, but I don't feel like it.
I mean, I don't blame him for not feeling like it. I'm gonna be real.
What was that service even called?
Amazon
Kindle Vella.
Kindle
I know,
Vella.
like 2 months ago, they tried to give me more of their.
They tried to give you more horny coin.
Yeah, they were like, "We saw your tokens expired. Have some more." I'm like, "How long till these ones expire?"
I still think the best part about that was you're basically paying for fanfiction.
Listen, I still remember the day I was sitting there and my phone vibrates. And I'm like, "Oh, did somebody text me? Discord message?" No, it's a Kindle notification. Usually that's because an author that I like has put out a new book, right?
Have some Kindle Vella coins. Also, this entire fucking section is porn.
Oh, good news. Marriage Auction is now into season 2, apparently.
Oh, yes, season 2!
Max, tell us, what's the summary of season 2? Wait, did she extend the contract? Is that what's going on?
Did she extend the contract?
Oh, Sneaky, the third one was Covert Hearts. That's what it was.
Yes!
I hate everything.
Top 3 is now Covert Hearts, Marriage Auction Season 2 and 1, and Private Listing.
Wait, what happened to Alpha Breeder? No, not Alpha Breeder!
God,
Is
I
it still in the top 10?
To tell me.
No,
no, Alpha Breeder.
It is 16th.
Wow, that fell off. Holy shit.
Oh, they...
Plus
no,
ratio.
I don't think so. That or they changed the title. They might have changed the title.
Yeah, it's 16th. So does the Alpha King's Breeder. It's the only thing with Alpha in the name here.
They must have gone through a yeah, Rosalie. Yeah, they went through a title change. Huh.
Wow.
Its rating is 3 out of 5 now.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
That's a fat L.
Wonder what happened.
Wait, Marriage Auction is 3.5 out of 5. So what is Covert Hearts then? Also 3.5 out of 5. None of the top break the 4.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow!
Okay, so I'm doing the garbage right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like I missed a lot. And I feel that is to my benefit as a human being.
It is.
Probably,
No, anyway, so I blinking a few times as I stood up and checked myself. Nice.
Did they wreck themselves?
Looks like
they checked themselves.
Yeah, it looks like they actually checked themselves before they wrecked themselves. My mind came to a screeching halt as I noticed a floating sticky note, even as I came to the realization that this wasn't my bedroom either. He's mixing too much action into one sentence. Forcibly pushing those thoughts out of my mind, I reached out for the floating note, but stopped halfway as I noticed the ring on my index finger. It was a green gem, and it was set inside platinum. And of course, after a few tries, I learned I couldn't take the damn ring off. What I did notice was the glow that it gave off. Sighing in frustration, I snatched the note out of the air, looked at it, and had a slight panic attack. Dear Sebastian, the Avengers shall assemble in 72 hours or less. If you choose not to show up, your second chance in life will be forfeit, and I will repo your body. Love, the random omnipotent being who did this to you. P.S. Enjoy being an archmage, and remember, you have only 72 hours or less.
Whatever deity did this is a fucking dick.
Yeah, that tends to be the case.
Oh yeah, really.
Who is this, Azura?
Shit. I was so fucked. You don't really want to do that in your narrative. Make them do that in their dialogue, or at least section it off as thoughts. Making that narrative dialogue is I don't like it.
This whole thing is ugh.
Honestly, I freaked out for a good half hour until I stopped being a gibbering fool and noticed the ring on my finger was actually feeding me knowledge. How the fuck did you notice that?
Holy shit, Sneaky, look at the scroll bar.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
This is not 6.5k words.
It's maybe a little bit longer. I mean, we'll just go until I get bored of the story, okay?
So 5 more minutes?
Yeah, probably. From what I could understand, the ring was telling me I was an archmage. What? And it was all to cast magic, it's all about visualizing what I wanted from the magic and then using my intent and will to build a creation into the world.
This is a Green Lantern ring.
Sounds wild like it.
Effectively, yeah. A Green Lantern ring, but you're using magic because you don't want to use the Green Lantern stuff, I guess, okay?
Why wouldn't they want to use the Green Lantern stuff? It's not like they're tied to copyright.
Probably because they don't want to have the downsides of the Green Lantern stuff.
What, the color yellow?
Yes.
That, and they get the upsides of, oh hey, it's magic, so I can learn other magic systems.
Exactly. Also, they could do shit like, oh, well, I summon a drink of water. Green Lantern can't do that.
They can't do that?
As far as I'm aware.
Oh, yeah, they can't do that.
Who can't do what?
Green Lantern can't summon a cup of water?
No, they could summon a cup to put water in.
You're using your ring as a multifunction cooking tool. Well, it works, and I never have to clean it.
I never heard of that.
That is a magical artifact that has existed for centuries. Yes, it's a great cook. I don't know why you're being so...
Why are you being weird about this? I didn't have my non-stick pan.
It makes a great pressure cooker.
Why are you using
It's a
the ring
universal
in the
magic
pressure
tool.
cooker?
So, just to be clear here, you are using the ancient, near magical device created by some of the oldest beings in the universe that runs on willpower to cook your chicken tenders.
Yes.
It gets them nice
And
and
the
crispy.
rice.
It sounds like you don't want it.
Damn good chicken.
Actually, you know what? I don't think a pan would actually work because it would just resist the fire, wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
Just summon the sun inside.
Well,
Easy.
No, you can't do that.
Wouldn't the
But you
pan
could-
not
I
get
mean,
hot?
Pressure cooker would
Just
be the easiest. Also, remember, it takes on the forms that you desire as manifested by your will. So if you will it to be the single best fry pan you've ever used...
Oh, really?
Just tell it to your police. Stop resisting. Get on the ground.
Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go.
Again, remember, they're constructs created by your
Right.
when how to
Sorry, but
no, not
like,
how when die no,
like
not
I thought they were just made of green energium. You know, like I
no,
thought they were just like a
they
substance.
can do stuff.
Okay.
Like when which one was which Green Lantern? Kyle Rayner, right? The manga artist, right? When he makes a Gundam, he can make it have a gun.
Oh.
And it can fire like a beam.
Oh.
Well, firing a beam is something any of them can do, yeah.
Alright, well, one.
There's none that makes it fire bullets.
It was a lot easier said than done, but I had a lot going for me when I broke down to the brass tacks. I mean, no, okay, look, okay, hold on. The a lot going for you, when you get down to the air quotes brass tacks, is that the random omnipotent being selected you and gave you a power set they thought would entertain them. That means one of two things. Either A, they gave you a power set that you can absolutely use and will be funny as you stomp on people, or B, they gave you a power set that would be hilarious to watch you fail at.
Probably the second, given that it's a malicious rob.
Like, you know what a great one would... You know what a great example of that would be? Giving my sibling, who has, damn it, why can't I remember? The math version of dyscalculia. Yeah, he has dyscalculia. The math version of dyslexia. Giving him a power wherein he's a wizard, but in order to do math, he must perform magic. He's a mathematician.
It the other way around.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Anyway.
Magic magician.
One, there was no way I was going to let some 2-bit random omnipotent being take my life after being given this opportunity. Okay, that has nothing going for you. Yeah, hey, 2-bit random omnipotent
I don't know
being.
how to tell you this. A 2-bit deity is still a deity.
Omnipotent deity. This is a very important aspect of the deity's power set.
A deity that straight up spirited him away and gave him power sets he's still learning how to use.
Yeah. So anyway,
this thing can fuck him up.
This is what he considers a net positive, is that he's totally motivated, which isn't really a net positive. That doesn't actually affect your ability to visualize a spell. I mean, I guess it could affect your ability to force it onto reality of, like, I gotta fucking do this, let's go. So, I mean, there is that aspect, but it really has no effect on your ability to visualize a spell. Just because you're motivated doesn't mean you can think about the pink elephant in extreme detail.
Imagine giving someone with aphantasia a magic system that, so long as you imagine it in your head, you can summon it, but they can't see shit in their head.
Just put them in the DXD, my guy.
It's one of those people that can't visualize things.
Yes, it's just, you can summon the void and nothing else.
I mean,
well, to be very honest, a lot of problems the void would solve.
Indeed. 2, I was a weeb with not only the power of not only rock and roll but also anime on my side, and you have the power. You had the opportunity to say you had the power of God and anime on your side.
Well, he doesn't have the power of God on his
yes,
side.
he does. God literally just gave him these powers.
Okay.
I mean, it's also kind of fucking. Would you?
Yes.
I mean, actually,
quite literally, that is having the power of God on your side. You have an omnipotent being who just said, "Swiggity swooty, you now have a magical booty." That is having the power of God on your side.
I mean, is it having the power of God? If they're actively fucking with you?
Yes.
Yes.
You still have it.
All right, fair enough.
It's yours, my friend.
Does it become less godlike just because he's doing it for a laugh?
You just have to convince God that it would be more amusing to do things for you than do things to fuck you over.
Exactly. And that's what's going on right here. God is saying, hey, look, you have a 72-hour period to convince me you're funny.
Instant death.
Women impossible challenge.
Every Schumer.
No, look.
Oh God.
No, look, I understand some women can be funny.
While Sneaky's potentially getting us banned from the platform, great stupid little manga I found. The weakest contestant of all space and time.
Oh god.
Oh,
What?
Alright, let's hear it.
So it takes an absolutely normal, shitty office worker. And he is now in a death battle with all of the other biggest normies in the universe. And like some of it is the author having a joke, right? Like in one of them, he's fighting a caterpie. He fights a slime. Stuff like that. And it's about how he eventually gets a bunch of people to help escape, which the gods then turn it into a battle royale, or to hunt him down.
All right.
It's the whole thing is absurd, and it leans on the absurdity to be funny.
I mean, you know, the critical flaw in games like that is you have to keep doing it, because if you try to be like, all right, guys, time to be serious now, you kind of shoot yourself in the leg.
Yeah. But I read just the first volume, and I was like, you know what? This is reasonably funny.
Anyway, squaring my shoulders, I visualized what I wanted as I punched forward. I cast fist. The world shifted and warped as a hole appeared before a giant fist came out and punched another hole. Damn it. I sprang forward, causing the spell to cancel itself out as I grimaced at the destruction to the wall of the apartment.
Why would you do that inside your apartment?
What kind of idiot immediately goes for destruction?
My favorite part is he's sitting there, he's like, okay, so this is not my room. Okay. I can cast any power. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna look at this wall and punch it. Oh shit, I broke the wall.
Of all the things you could do, you could hope that God loves irony and go for the greatest joke of all time, being leaving everything absolutely the way it is and doing nothing with the power. That's a decent option.
Well, yeah, no, the caveat here is you do have to show up.
Show up. Yo, bye. You showed up. Would that work?
Yeah, probably.
But
it does
option
say...
number 2, you could pull a Joker-esque prank, right? Something horrible and depraved, right? But the whole point is that's the joke. You could do something like that, and hope that God is a sadist.
I mean, the key part here is that there is an implication in the letter, but that really... I don't think you want to do letter of the law with a random omnipotent being that's malicious enough to say, I'll kill you. Yeah. So, the implication of the letter is that you support the Avengers, because it says the Avengers are assembling in 72 hours, and you better be there, implying that you need to assemble with the Avengers. So I would assume that in this case, because this is a malicious Rob, we're working on the assumption of doing anything but exactly what he told you to do probably results in you dying.
That's possible.
That's likely.
At very least, you're not going to have a good day.
Yeah.
Or a good 5 minutes, more likely.
Yeah, well, 72 hours, really.
No, once he gets his hand on you.
Oh, well, yeah, it was seconds. Shaking my head, I took 2 steps backwards, putting both hands in front of each other. Well, facing each other, sorry. Then imagining green Mandela rings around my wrist. Why? Then I did a half turn, one hand clockwise, and the other one counterclockwise.
Because
sometimes
strange.
My excitement...
That's quite...
I mean, okay, well, why can't he just be like, oh, sweetie, swooty, time is returning?
Yeah, but he clearly
okay, look, I'm going to be real here.
And has to go for the whole kit and caboodle.
If it was me, right, if this is me in a situation where I now have functionally Archmage tier powers and all I have to do is imagine magic, I would absolutely go with the classic D&D somatic component shit and just be like, Kitten Caboodle, your dick is now a noodle!
God.
Why?
You do it just to fuck with people.
With a one-hand clap, your dick goes
It's
snap!
Sneaky. No.
Reminder to never give Sneaky these powers.
I would give Sneaky.
You
these
You
powers
ever
just
snapped a
because
cucumber in
it's
half?
hilarious.
Let me show you.
Oh god.
Have you ever heard the sound of a cucumber being snapped in half? Would you like to?
With a wave of my hand and a flick of the wrist, your nuts will twist.
Stop that.
No.
Testicular
Testicular
torsion is
flipendo.
inevitable.
That was so
With a
close.
pop of my head and a shake of my ass, your dick explodes! Penis blast!
Ah, yes.
Classic.
The classiest of spells.
I hate you, Sneaky.
So much.
Thanos.
And then just do that. I would just do that. I would just bullshit. I would make everyone think that I have to come up with these absolutely ridiculous rhymes to do my spells.
I fucking read it.
Until someone pissed me off, and then I would just be like, snap.
Okay, everyone dies now.
Everyone dies
No.
now.
Oh, you pissed me off? Power word. Die.
No. The real trick is they get you while you're asleep. They cut out your tongue, and then you sit up and just snap.
I'd read it.
Oh god, what's the freaking that meme? Oh shit, I wish I remembered the song so I could play it so you would all understand what the meme I'm talking about. It's one of the Chad memes where it's like the heavy bass trance music.
Yeah,
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Look,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that's what I'm
That does
saying.
not
That's-
narrow it down.
I wished I knew the music. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, he's in Jersey City. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
no,
no.
Jersey.
Okay, so anyway, as I was saying,
Yorker.
I was half frustrated and disappointed in myself before all that changed when one of the blocks wiggled. My excitement overrode my focus. Okay, so literally, you didn't even need to do the whole fucking, oh, the green rings appear around my hands and I turn them in different directions.
What accent was that?
That's your accent. That's what you sound like.
Rude. That was exceedingly rude. Wow.
That's Sneaky. Like,
My excitement overrode my focus, and the green Mandelas vanished, and that was how I realized I'd actually done something grand. If my spell had failed, then no mandala would have formed, of course. Well, no, that is the literal opposite of truth. Your spell was imagining them appearing around your arms.
but Sneaky, you see, they're retarded.
I mean, yes.
Yes, we know this.
I hate to break this to you, Sign, but you have seemingly collected a goddamn bundle of retards.
Come on. No.
Hey, look, we've gone over Lori's stories, we've gone over Tofu's stories now, we went over the stories that one guy recommended, we've talked about Trench Toast.
I feel like this would be just more tolerable if the guy was like, yeah, this is a bit stupid, but I'm gonna have fun with it. At least then it's like, yeah, fine. It's not really going super hard. And
Well,
but this was
I think my problem here is that the author is trying to portray this character discovering how their magic operates, despite being told how their magic operates by the ring that's supposedly letting them operate that magic. Supposedly, we were not really clear on whether it's the ring or the person yet, but so he's got a ring that's telling him exactly how to use the magic. and he's quote unquote a weeb, and he's quote unquote motivated, and we're supposed to. I understand this guy's not supposed to be SB competent, but unless the point of this story was to write an incredibly frustrating sub 90 IQ character who's like, I like the narrative here. The narrative specifically outlines this. I imagine the green rings appearing around my arms, and then I twist my arms in counter directions. And
you didn't imagine reversing time. You imagined making the rings.
But that's not what's in the narrative. What's in the narrative is he imagined the rings, and then he did a twist of his hands. At no point in the narrative did he say, and I imagined time turning back as I twisted my arms, or and I did the time stone thing, or I tried to copy Doctor Strange. Like, at no point in time did he ever say that his character was ever focusing on anything besides the fact that the green rings would appear around his arms. And then
okay, so it's a bit of a nitpick, but it's accurate.
Yeah, but that's my problem though, right? Like, if this is supposed to be, oh, he just doesn't get it, fine. But he's supposed to know it already. Like, we introduced the story with him having his powers and being told how exactly and precisely his powers operate, and this is how his powers operate. And not only does he get told this, he has a magical device physically attached to him telling him this telepathically. Shoving the knowledge directly into his brain so he instinctually knows it.
I think it's illustrating that it's not that easy, even if he does know it. Knowing and doing are two different things.
Right, this is true. However, and I would side with the author here. It's like, oh, this is creative. If the character then went, oh, I was focusing on the green ring bands on my arms and not on the time spell, so the time spell didn't work. No, that's not what happens. What happens is the character goes, oh, I'm getting the hang of it.
That's
he's not wrong.
You sure are getting the hang of it.
Yeah, it's like the fact that he didn't say he was trying, like, I guess I thought making the rings would make the time thing happen. No, I have to do the whole time nudge. But yeah, as Sneaky said, he's not doing that.
And I was like, oh, wow, my spell, and again, it's not like, oh, man, I guess I have to focus harder to make the time spell work. Oh, what if I try something else to make the time spell work? Maybe I should try on something smaller first. No. His reaction to this whole thing is, my spell worked because the green rings I was imagining around my arms appeared around my arms. That means I can control time.
Yes, but can he stop time?
Yeah, sure, with some lead.
I see.
You sell yourself as a chronomancy wizard and all you actually do is shoot people. Well, I'm stopping their time.
I have the power to control all of time, and what does my boss have me do? Fucking shooting people with a random normal ass gun. Not a time gun, no, just a fucking
that's not the joke is that he's stopping their time. Get it? Because he's killing them, so he's stopping their time.
Yeah, no, I was trying to tangent off that.
You absolutely missed the joke. We're on train A. You're in a different city.
You tried to make a tangent off the joke and just beat it into the ground,
as you normally do. Damn it, this random omnipotent being put me in Jersey City. This is screwing with my New York sensibilities.
What? New York doesn't have sensibilities?
Yeah, they definitely don't.
I don't even know what this is supposed to mean.
What?
Yeah, I'm not sure why being in Jersey City would screw with you being from New York.
He's a
they're
new-age
not
New Yorker.
that different, are they?
Not really. They're both shit, and they both want to kill you. I mean, you're about to get. You're probably more likely to get shot and robbed in Jersey City in like 2012, but like modern day New York City, you're probably more likely to get shot and robbed. But that's not the point. I don't know what he means by this. Also, can you take
where's
the
this
metro?
author from? Let me take a look at the profile. They might just be bullshitting.
No. He has his own writing Discord.
Yes.
He has his own Patreon.
Yes.
We have to look at it now. No, not the tofu.
Not that one. Yeah, no.
On Discord, I don't have time to really interact there between everything else I'm fucking doing. Hell, I barely do anything on the SDM. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Well, he has 160.
I posted it.
Oh, what's that?
The fuck?
I posted it on the
Discord.
yeah,
found it. Yeah. He's got 160 people feeding him money. Are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently not.
Okay, he writes porn. He writes porn. That explains it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
$5 a month minimum. Okay, story and art. So he's actually got art. Okay. I guess that explains probably why he's got a lot of patrons. I mean, minimum $5 a month. He's earning $800. That Jesus Christ, holy fuck. By paying me $10 a month, a custom character can be created, and I will put them in my story. Well, that explains why so many fucking people purchased that one. Holy shit.
Sign, take notes.
Quite literally $10 to create a story. Nothing in here about writing any stories for people. It's all just you can create a character and I'll include them in a future or current story as a character that appears. What does a man do when he wakes up as a Quarian in Mass Effect?
That was actually not bad. I've helped with that a little bit.
Really?
Probably die.
Oh wait, no, I've seen Solarians.
Because the spag was pretty bad on a couple of chapters, and bounced some ideas back and forth.
The spag
oh
was
god,
bad.
Imagine how horrifying it would be to be reincarnated as Solarian, knowing you would only live for like 30 to 40 years.
Indeed. Well, okay, it wouldn't actually be that horrifying because depending on
for a human.
Well, no, it wouldn't be that horrifying because depending on when you are incarnated and whether you know this is Mass Effect or not, you might die before Mass Effect even really goes down, so that's good. Secondly, you got reincarnated, which means when you die, you reincarnate.
Might reincarnate. It's not guaranteed.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold the fuck up. If we're going by Occam's razor here, why would you assume you have only one life?
You didn't remember your previous one in your previous life, so what says that you did?
Yeah, Occam's razor would dictate that if you've reincarnated once, unless you have further information delineating that you wouldn't reincarnate again and this is your only second chance, by like a note appearing in front of you saying, hey, this is your second chance, logic would dictate that you just reincarnate when you die.
Because you don't remember
Do you really want to put money on that, though?
Well, exactly. If you don't remember how many times you've reincarnated before now, then there's no reason to say that you won't keep reincarnating now.
The problem is, if you don't remember reincarnating, then you might as well not have reincarnated if you don't remember.
Yeah, there's no reason to care.
Yeah. No, either way, why would you feel fear about dying other than the fact that you would die?
Ceasing to exist. It's kind of scary.
Effectively, you have one life.
Oh yeah, well you don't know that. If you
you don't know, but like. Look,
the thing is, if you remember reincarnating, that's the key point. You have to remember that you previously were not a Solarian. right? To have the whole existential horror about not being, alive for a very long period of time, you have to be not a Solarian first.
Yeah, that's fair. Otherwise, that short lifespan would just be normal.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't really feel too much fear about it.
Yeah, yes, fair enough.
So we got Doom falls into the DC rabbit hole. Okay. Join Benjamin Blake as he takes on the Marvel Universe. This is an anti-hero and hero-ish main character. Wait, this is an anti-hero hero main character? Huh?
That sounds kind of productive.
Chaotic good.
Nani?
Chaotic retarded.
No, anti-hero is like does villainous shit.
You're still doing good as an anti-hero, like Deadpool is an anti-hero.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Alright. This is pure fanfic, so let's just enjoy ourselves and suspend disbelief. Well, instantly, no. If you have to tell me to suspend my disbelief before I start reading your story, then you're aware that there's problems with your story.
And more to the point that a normal person's going to hate it.
Yeah, I mean, normal person's gonna hate it. We say as 3,600 people have favorited it, and it's gotten 1,800 reviews and 734,000 words. Yeah, average
That's not
fan
bad.
fiction reader. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's his most popular story by a decent metric. I mean, his second up story is in another Avengers story. I woke up with Green Lantern ring. I mean, look, Tofu, you tried. You time skip 36 hours after much training and you just figuring out all the spells. So we're just gonna skip the whole part where he got the spells wrong. We're gonna skip 36 hours ahead where he's figured out the spells now.
Of course.
So skip half the timeline.
Yes.
I feel like I'd rather just watch him fumble his way through this magic powers.
That would have been far more amusing. Yes, having him have 72 hours and having a time limit and being like, oh shit, I gotta figure this shit out. What's good for me to figure out? What do I need to prioritize? What can I figure out right now? Maybe he tries to go for something flashy at first and then just keeps fucking it up and he's like, oh fuck, I'm really fucking this up, and then he panics more. That would have been funnier. We're just told that he knows what molecular decay is now and how to separate electrons to create energy and nukes, and he's gonna nuke people's minds with electron bursts. And I'm gonna harness.
What's funny about that?
I'm gonna harness all of the energy that occurs during natural electron decay and then turn that into things that I can use as an archmage to refill my mana reserves, because that's...
Okay, here's my question. He's supposed to be a weeb, right?
Yes.
Where the fuck did he pick this shit up?
Oh, hold on, Sneaky. What's the name of that one?
I cast Fist.
The one using the electron thing.
What?
Yeah, no, that's
the nuclear decay thing.
Yeah, that's what I cast Fist.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Tofu's done this before. So
probably
it's kind of William Brown. Maybe Shaper V. You might have heard of him.
Yeah, Shaper V. Yeah.
Shaper V published under E. William Brown on Amazon. He's got the Daniel Black series.
Yeah.
Magic. Bullshit. It's actually really good.
Yeah, you might want to turn off your Wi-Fi again there, buddy.
Yeah, my internet's shit and someone's on it. Anyway. It's a thing that Shaper V came up with for his character Daniel Black.
Right.
And basically everybody has, I've seen it like a dozen times, where someone's like, oh, well, I'll just instigate nuclear decay and then harness this as a small fission reactor in it, powers one mana, boom, infinite mana. Everybody fucking does it.
I fucking hate that. So first off, there is no active spell or enchantment going on that is turning natural fissile energy into mana. Mana.
That's what they're doing.
I know, but that's not what's going on here.
Well, yet.
Yes, that's true. That's fair. Point being that right now, all he's saying is, I'm just going to somehow harvest this energy, and it's somehow going to magically refill my mana. Not sure how he's going to do that. Molecules decay incredibly slowly, unless he's going to use magic to break apart the molecule to theoretically set off a chain reaction that he's then going to harvest the energy of to refill his mana pool.
Wait, was a mana pool even mentioned?
Yeah, he's mentioning it right now. I sure as hell didn't have the mana pool to do half the shit in my head. How do you know that?
Okay, so it just wasn't mentioned before.
Again, like this is the problem here, is he has a ring that's supposed to tell him what he can do as an archmage, and he's not narratively using it. What he should be doing, if he wants to show off why he's pursuing a larger mana pool when he's a fucking archmage already, is he should be saying shit like, I had this really cool idea for this weapon or this spell I could do, but the ring is telling me that my mana pool isn't sufficient to pull it off. So I need to find a way to increase my reserve somehow.
I have a tiny magical PP, and I need a really big magical PP to shoot down starships.
Right. That's my point, though, is he has all these narrative tools, and he's just fucking like, I'm just stronger now, guys. 36-hour time skip.
Like, to dig up, like your old DxD silly idea of, like, infinite power with the power cord, he could have done something like that.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, again, this
is why I like, if you're in Marvel, just fuck it. I'll make an arc reactor if you have any kind of knives, because again, they're very piss easy. You make one, steal one, and look, I just use this to make mana somehow. I'll figure it out.
I mean, look, you can say something like something. Arc reactors pull energy out of the quantum foam. Something. Mana is a manifestation of possibility. Something, they're basically the same thing, so arc reactor energy can be turned into mana.
Exactly, there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
This is why I get frustrated with this shit, because I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, you are just being so fucking retarded, and you're trying to make yourself sound smart, and it's painful to listen to when you're not.
That's the trap a lot of authors fall into, and Tofu's no exception on this. Everybody goes for that one at some point.
I mean, see, that's why I had the whole idea with DxD of the fucking power cord plugged into itself, of just, because in DxD, seals don't break, period. Magic doesn't decay in DxD. We're never told this outright, but it's heavily implied because there's a lot of things that are either sealed away or they're ancient items or etc. that are just as powerful as when they were originally created. And the only reason why the Trihexa seal, for example, disintegrated is because there was someone on the inside eating away at it and there was someone on the outside eating away at it.
Yep.
And that it would have, as far as canon goes, feasibly never have broken if these two individuals didn't work together against the Zeal. So, that is to say that magic doesn't decay. So having a spell maintained, which again, as a devil, would be far easier than, say, as a mage, where you have to math this shit out, God forbid. Just having a spell that continuously sucks up your mana and just circulates it in a separate dimension or some bullshit, right? So you have a small dimensional cost, but energy doesn't really take up much space. So you just continuously pour mana into this spell, and then whenever you need it, you just take mana away from the spell.
It pays for itself and then some.
Yeah, exactly. And then over time, because again, this is DxD, so magic's a muscle, over time, your magic muscle gets stronger by you constantly using all of your magic all the time. So then it's literally exponential gain.
You realize you just described how Tanya's Type 95 works canonically.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Oh, cool. I'm
Well,
glad.
not
I'm
fixing.
glad me and the author are on the same wavelength.
Pretty based.
But yeah.
Congratulations, Sneaky. You came up with the same concept as a literal mad scientist.
Thank you.
No, technically, yes.
With my cloak of levitation, I could show up in style. I could only chuckle at Steve and Tony's reaction when they hear my tentacle hentai spells.
What? What is wrong with
So
you?
in 36 hours, he figured out how to use electron decay to fuel infinite magic.
Yes.
Can use that to explode people's heads, and came up with tentacle hentai.
Yes.
Straight for porn magic. Yes, Kitty.
Yep.
When he has a total of 72 hours until a fight for the fate of the planet.
I gotta say, I didn't mishear that at first. I
Yeah.
heard tactical hentai.
Oh god.
Tactical hentai. No, hold on. The tactical hentai would be like a girl like flashing her panties in the middle of battle.
She shows her tits in the middle of battle, yes.
Just like this sounds.
Wait, why are we talking about second rank?
Yes, exactly.
You know what? That's fair. He's got us there.
No, this sounds like some of the shit one of my characters would come up with. You know what? Fuck it, I got magic. I'm just gonna make lewd spells. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, that's basically Art's whole thing, isn't it?
Yes.
God, I hate it.
Except he's not coming up with them, he's just using them.
Alright, let's talk about Harry Potter.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Because you know what, Sign? You inspired me to talk about Harry Potter.
Oh god, what now? What did I say to set you off?
Your server, like a day or two ago.
Fuck.
So here is love.
God damn it, son.
I'm sorry.
What happened in there, so?
Oh, they had this giant Harry Potter discussion.
Oh, yeah, enough. Okay, yeah.
That was today, actually.
Was that really? No.
Yeah, it was today, Sneaky.
No.
Yes, that was today.
The flow of time is convoluted.
That was like 6 hours ago.
Time has many intricate weaves and threads. Do not get caught up in the lost ends.
Bad boy.
Fred boy. Chronomancer. Chronomancer Ralph has challenged you to a duel.
I'm sorry.
I'm as many dogs, the boy.
You deal damage to Chronomancer Ralph. Chronomancer Ralph has reversed time.
You did damage to yourself.
Oh god. Love Reincarnate, told from the point of view of Severus Snape, taking place 5 years after the Battle of Hogwarts.
No.
Harry Potter is dead.
No.
And Lord Voldemort has become the leader of the wizarding world. With Harry dead, Severus Snape becomes a shell of his former self until he realizes Lily Potter has come back.
No.
Well, it's not the worst thing.
We have to click on it. I have to know.
No, yes, that's not the worst.
I have to know.
You don't have to.
I have to know.
You really don't.
How does Lily come back? How does she come back?
First person, not like this.
First person's not too bad.
No.
Second person is worse.
No.
Anyone that writes a story in second person deserves to be lined up against a wall.
For a nice family photo.
I'm sorry, Sign, but it has to be done.
What's a
You have that second person story.
I don't have a second person story.
Who the fuck has a second person story?
I linked the one for Jay Byrne that is, in fact, a second person story.
I could have sworn you had a second person story.
I know a linked one
Are you
today, but
thinking
I
of the
don't have
Madoka
one.
one?
No, I thought it was on his fanfiction profile.
No.
There is someone in the Discord servers that I am on with you guys that has a second person story.
I don't write second person. I write first or third person, with the exception of Tanya talking about herself in the third person
Yeah,
as
but
first
that's
person.
complex. Literally, it's a complex.
Literally.
May 2nd, 1998. Blah blah, young man was standing before me. I feel admiration for him. Blah blah blah. Proud of Harry Potter. Blah blah blah. Vada Kedavra. Blah blah blah. He's dead.
Snake, proud of Harry Potter.
Yep. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh my god, this is fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's not even funny, it's just dumb.
Yes.
There on the forest ground lay the body that used to house the life, spirit, intelligence, and love of Harry James Potter. Why the fuck would Snape give a fuck?
Yeah, because he's attracted to Harry Potter's booty.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bill you for my therapist.
I'm sorry, but I just can't get that magical chant out of my head. I'm sorry, I can't get that magical chant out of my head. With a nod of my head and a shake of my ass, your penis be gone. Penis blast.
Sounds like something from fucking Space Station 13. Fuck.
The clown has lubricated your dick.
I request that you not speak again.
Ah, fuck.
Request denied.
To be fair,
With a
clowns
wave of
can
my
in fact
finger
do
and a
that.
flick of my dick, prepare thyself. Testicle twist. No, testicle flick.
Oh, see.
I already did that one though. Because I didn't fuck up the execution like you did.
Yeah, I know.
It's so bad. It's bad either way.
I just made it worse.
Anyway,
Like,
I
making
just
it worse.
I just finished the bottle of Jägermeister, so now I'm back to 60% vodka. Thanks, Sneaky. Very cool.
Oh, come on. I'm cycling through words that I haven't used yet.
Are you starting to make more penis blast jokes?
No more penis splash jokes. I'm now gonna go for the
Sure.
kidney.
No.
Oh god. No, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna go any farther than that one. My lord, cried out Bellatrix. She was maniacal and she scrambled over to check her master. And I was like, oh shit, I really hope he's dead. If he was alive, I did not want to risk Voldemort knowing my thoughts that I was wishing he was dead. With a sinking heart, I watched as Voldemort stood back up. Oh. Okay. I kneeled by Potter. He was dead. Totally dead. Well, is he dead? He's totally dead. Everyone cheered. Cheering for the death of him seemed vile. Blah, blah, blah. Gut-wrenching hell. Whiff of air. Voldemort torture course on Potter. I watched as the Crucitatus curse jerked his body violently, but Potter did not respond to the pain because he was dead. Not satisfied with this, Voldemort hits him again. I can't take any more when he hits him again with a third pain curse. The corpse is dead. I know Voldemort's happy because he finally laughs a bunch. I'm sorry, I say to the corpse. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so literally nothing. So when the fuck does Lily show up? 5 years later, okay. Blah, 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 I don't give a shit. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a literal 5-year time skip. Voldemort shows up. He's like, oh, Severus, you're still on high alert? Yes, I am. Are you working on something? Yes, I am. I'm disappointed in you, Severus. How have I disappointed you? Do you not know what today is? It's the 9th of January. I realize it's my 43rd birthday. Voldemort's like, yes, you remember now. Yes, I did forget. What's the point of counting after a certain age? I thought you might say that, so I've given you something extraordinary for your birthday. Oh god, no. Please, no.
No.
He used, what did Tim say?
Come downstairs, and he reveals a living Lily Evans.
See,
With magical bindings, she is on the ground staring at him.
Oh no.
But this turned out real interesting. Are you gonna kill me? Are you crazy? Of course I'm not gonna kill you. Why would you think that? I've been holding on to her from quite some time. She's no fan of the Death Eater. No shit.
No. Really? Wouldn't have expected that.
You've been holding her hostage for how long? Severus, I'm going to forgive you. This is very stressful and confusing. I caution you, back the fuck off, or I will smote you. I apologize, I just don't understand what's happening. Can I take the binds off? Yes, she is your slave now. You can do what you want with her.
Oh no.
Yeah, we all see where this is going.
Blah blah blah. Is this really Lily Evans? Do you want it to be? How did you kill her? I did by convincing
do you want it to be her?
Are you really Lily Evans Potter? No, I'm not. My name is Rose Avery. I don't know who Lily Evans is. I can feel no deception. She's just a regular muggle. What's a muggle? I forgot to tell you. She has no magic, but she looks exactly like Lily.
Permanent polyjuice, gotcha.
No, hold on. Get ready, you'll really love what she says next. Where are you from? I'm from Great Britain, in Cokeworth. Oh my god, that's the same place Lily was from. When's your birthday? My birthday is Lily's birthday. Oh my god, that's the day she died, too. Even more remarkable, her time of birth is 2 minutes after her death. What do you think of that, Severus? Oh my god, she's a reincarnator.
I hate this.
What?
This is so fucking unbelievably cringe.
And we're both staring at her now. And she's like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't believe in reincarnation. Hold on, she's a fucking non-magical. And you guys are like fucking whipping your wands around, causing all sorts of magical shit to happen. And you're like, oh yes, yes, reincarnation, yes. And then she's just like, I don't believe in reincarnation.
We're just like, what the fuck are you all talking about? I want to go home.
How would you feel like if you didn't have breakfast yesterday? This is at that moment.
Oh god.
Motherfucker.
You fucker.
Why?
Asshole.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, you made me laugh in the middle of fucking.
Oh, yo, yes, it went up your nose.
Yeah, well.
Yes!
That's what you do.
I am not the only one now!
Yeah, I'm just gonna pour this shot into my glass of Coke, honestly. It's,
you're gonna dilute your Coke with some alcohol?
Bro, it's 60% vodka, fuck off.
So now it's gonna be 40% cocaine?
Okay,
I fucking wish. I fucking wish.
I just fucking...
God.
Oh god.
We should nuke Brazil.
Speaking of that,
yes.
check the Discord.
With a wave of my hand and a magic groan, you're going to have a kidney stone. That's terrible.
Yep.
Did you spend the entire fucking time thinking that up?
Oh no, that was pretty instant. I was just waiting for the moment where everyone was quiet so I could mention it.
With a spin of my hip, with a spin of my hip, my leg moves quick. My foot hits your balls. It's testicle kick.
Yeah, but pretty stupid.
That was just I-cast leg.
Yes, I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
This summon countering sneaky spell.
Yep. Try and twist my dick now, eh? You fucker.
With a clap of my hands and a roll over my eyes,
Twist.
your liver's now out by your thighs!
Albanian magic.
Albanian liver theft magic.
Fuck, I hate when he rhymes.
Oh no! Oh no! Sneaky's become an organ dealer. One might even call him an organomancer.
An organ-mancer.
An organ-mancer.
Listen here, you little shit.
Average Eastern European.
Average Chinese doctor.
Average Chinese doctor. Oh,
When they see
God.
an unattended child with nice organs.
I would like you to never say that again.
Too bad.
Oh yeah, people from Sneakies don't know about the fucking organ lab though that guy found.
You should go post the organ lab videos. I'm sure those will go over
Oh
great.
yeah, hang on. Let me go find them. Something a nice treat for you, Atin.
Yeah, so a nice treat. You can have a little organ lab as a treat.
Is it going to be more depressing than the
severely?
Hilariously so.
Yeah. Hang on.
I mean, I gotta be real with you. It's gonna be hard to get more depressing than the streaming factories.
Oh no, it's way.
It's worse.
Holy shit! It is quite literally
Streaming
like death.
factories?
Oh yeah, streaming. Did you not know about this? So basically, these giant warehouses in China, they get rented out by these companies, and they bring in like 150 to-be influencers, and they just have them take like the shittiest product deals ever, and all they do for their entire stream is tell people how much they like X product.
Well, no, it's more than that. No, there's a couple. Okay, imagine a factory that brings in 70 people, and the goal is to make one gura.
Oh, that too, yeah.
And that's all the factory does, right? They have, right? They take a factory, they have a bunch of girls with smartphones, a little backlight, and a small mat with a backdrop. I'm not even kidding.
I know. I'm sorry. No, my brain is my brain is on the rhyming tangent now.
Some fucking bridge.
No, my brain is on a tangent now of like, with a snap of my fingers and a twist of my wrist, your heart is mine, in my fist. Heart theft.
Also, Aaron, check the politics channel. I pinged you.
I am slowly building up my organ stealing spells.
Unbelievably.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Sneaky just living a magic rimworld mod.
Yeah, exactly. I will cast my psychic spells to steal your organs. I will use my Albanian blood magic.
Oh no.
Well, for the D&D campaign.
Not the Albanian blood magic.
Where?
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is on YouTube, but oh my, it's from the New York Times. Good God, it's correct. No. Listen, this is actual journalism. It's about 12 minutes long, and oh my God, it's like, what if Hollow Live was completely and utterly morally bankrupt and evil?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to break this to you, but the videos we posted are way worse.
It is worse.
Yeah.
So much worse.
Click it.
Sure. I'm just saying, it is absolutely soul crushing.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. not this horrible.
Nowhere near, yeah. So anyway, Lily proceeds to be a hyper-rational individual who is just an absolute atheistic Giga Chad, and proceeds to announce to her kidnappers that because she doesn't believe in reincarnation, and even if she did believe in reincarnation, she's not Lily anymore, so they should clearly let her go because all she shares now with the other woman is a hair color.
Based.
Snape doesn't care. He's still got to get that Lily pussy.
And then Snape goes,
"Never say those words again."
And then I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
And then,
all right, well, I just upgraded the depravity level of the thing that I'm going to pay you to write.
Oh no!
Oh no! I have to write porn for money.
I'm getting pissed.
Oh no!
The goal is to inflict such psychological damage that he decides to take a commission from nose hair instead.
My penis is so hard.
Goyim.
What are you gonna write?
You've never had to listen to
Dorito
nose
bag?
hair for an extended period of time.
You will write the story, Goy.
Dorito bag story.
What are you writing?
Was that nose hair?
Yes, nose hair was the one who hugged a Doritos bag in his sleep.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Nose hair is chip sexual.
Yeah. Also, speaking of things you hug
like
in your
fucking
sleep,
6 years ago.
Yeah, way longer than that actually.
Then shut the fuck up about it.
Like I just want to apply mental damage to you. That was 8 years ago.
Uh-oh, Sneaky has overcast the curse of years.
Curse of years! Curse of years!
Remember, it has splash damage.
It does not differentiate between friend or foe. Power word, come.
Quick! Someone cast it on him! Sneaky, Finding Nemo is 20 years old.
Wow.
Hey!
What? Who left? Oh, it was Kitty.
Ouch.
Just remember, Shrek is also 22 years old.
Is it 22?
I think so, yeah.
I think
Just remember, Star Trek The Next Generation has been out long enough that it's getting a reboot.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, I was right!
Yeah, 2001.
May 18th, 2001.
It's
Almost
older than me.
Yeah, older than me by like 4 months.
22 years old.
Children on the stream.
Maximize strength! The Dreamcast was 94!
Oh,
Nah. What, Sneaky? The better one. Go look up how old the GameCube is.
I'm going to say that came out.
01.
Yeah, that's like second grade.
It's about 25 years old.
No.
25? My God, can you count?
No, it's 2001.
Yeah.
It's 22
Yeah, no, 22!
years old.
I was fucking right! I told you, second grade! Eat my ass! Penis blast!
I didn't...
Okay, that is a clip. Fuck you.
Excellent.
Yeah, anyway, the point is, it's 22 years old, you may now be sad.
You see, you cannot wound me with age, for I am a monk level 18 now! Oh god,
Excellent.
the worst class feature ever.
Oh, so apparently... Okay, so you know that if you go X years and remain a virgin, you become a sage?
Yeah.
You become a wizard.
You become a... Yeah, so someone decided to take a novel about... take that idea and apply it to an orc. Who is now desperately trying to find a wife so that everyone else won't find out that the mighty hero is still a virgin because he will automatically become a sage in like 2 years.
Yeah, that one's supposed to be pretty fucking hilarious.
It's one of those things, like, on one hand, it's pretty funny. On the other hand, just reading it, I'm like, I feel like just reading this, just owning this book is increasing my sleaze level.
A little bit.
No, I would feel like the person who
bit.
wrote it is probably a 25-year-old virgin.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, of course.
Which it's sad that there are actual 25, even 30-year-old virgins right now.
Well, I mean, it depends on where they are. Like, if they're in
them.
China, that's not really their fault.
Yeah, I mean, in America, specifically.
I mean... Things are still pretty bad here, too, man.
I'm sorry, wait. Hold up. Is this really how you're going to end the story?
I'm not sure I even want to know.
So Severus goes, all right, well, Rose, you can stay the night. I don't know how you got to me, but I promise you I will find out how you ended up here.
Voldemort.
And then Snape looks at Voldemort and goes, in the meantime, the hour is late. I want you to stay here tonight. And then Voldemort responds back with, don't ask me for permission. Like I said, she is yours now to do as you wish with her. And then Lily goes, I am not his. And Snape's like, whoa, that line was delivered just like Lily would have. She's clearly reincarnated.
Yes. She was less than thrilled with the idea of becoming someone else's thing. Clearly reincarnated.
She's just as disgusted at me as Lily was.
It gets better. Lily never liked being told what to do. Oh yes, slavery is the exact same as being told what to do.
Well,
I mean...
It's not too far off, technically.
I will literally ship you a crate of explosive oranges.
Arm's correct.
No. You cannot say slavery is equivalent to just being told what to do.
No, I'm saying it's the same thing on a lower scale.
No!
Yes!
As a slave, you are in fact being told exactly what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an idiotic argument.
That is literally the most brain-dead argument I have ever received from you.
Cloud.
Quite literally.
Oh, well, I don't think I believe that, but sure. I've said dumber things than we both know it.
The ultimate defense. No. I've definitely said stupider stuff.
Yeah, I mean, what? Am I wrong?
No.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm just saying it's one heck of a deflection. That's not the stupidest thing I've said.
My point here is that being kidnapped and sold into effective slavery to some random guy who totally insists that you are definitely the reincarnate of his lost love is not the same as Lily, don't do that.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's what the author is making the equivalency of. And she would sometimes even get upset and go on her rants about how she's her own person.
I think this author needs
if the author's gonna pull a sudden whammy and be like, Snape has snapped and is ultra delusional, I'm in for it.
That would be hilarious.
Schizo.
Yeah, but that's not what's happening here. This is clearly female author horny syndrome. Also,
is it a female author?
Also, I would just like
Sylvie Strange. Yeah, that's a female.
Yeah.
If they aren't female, they should consider the role.
I would also like to point out here that this author has written a story in where Rose is the same age as Harry Potter. Sorry, younger. 2 years younger than Harry Potter.
Yes, and
she's going to be Snape's sex slave.
Yes, and
I know
there's a definite problem with that.
She's
guess
20 at this point.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
20. Oh,
Huh?
wow. Just because she's now of age, that suddenly makes it
no, I was
way
gonna say,
less
Sneaky,
creepy.
I look at it like icing on
No,
the
but I was just thinking a lot because for a second I thought she was straight up underage, but
Oh,
no.
yeah, no.
at least
The
that.
author isn't a pedo, so there's...
Don't
The-
lizards have a
Wow,
much...
what a bar to clear!
Here's the bar. Pedophilia. Author cleared it.
Okay,
I'm
that
sorry,
lizards
I'm
have
so
an
proud.
extended lifespan.
I'm getting
I'm
bitter.
sorry about going like that. I just
Welcome
got a
back,
couple of
Kitty.
calls from a restricted number, and
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
what the fuck is this shit? I don't know who this guy
Did you
is.
answer the...
Answer those?
else. I'm fucking
No,
done with this
I
shit.
declined.
Did,
but
why
they
don't
called
you
back and
always
called back,
you
and I'm like,
always
what
gotta
the
answer,
fuck?
and you gotta say, by accepting this call, you agree to hand over $1,000 to the following accounts, and then when they hang up on you, you laugh at them.
But no, like, just was out of nowhere. I'm playing my game. I'm doing the stream and shit.
You answer the call and immediately go, "This call is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends."
Thank you for calling the restricted number. You have won a restricted number. Just play the Spamtron's fucking dialogue.
Your number
Big
has been
shot.
forwarded to the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Or my favorite is,
FTC.
hello, who's calling? Well, I would like to talk about the... Yeah, look, buddy, this phone was just found at a crime scene. I'm gonna need you to give me your name, number, and location.
Hell yeah.
You are now part of an active investigation.
The ultimate power move.
Hey, Bill, are we following this call? Yeah, good, great. Alright, so as I was saying...
No, it's just really weird, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of things from
Oh,
90s,
it's this dude! It's the taunting guy! It's the father-son child pedophilia!
The what
Oh
now?
god.
Huh? Oh. Huh? Wait.
Wait a minute! I did not like that. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
/CP.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
wonder what that abbreviation stands for.
I can't... I wonder... Yeah.
Believe it stands for report button.
Yeah, by the way, this dude actually responded to me.
Oh dear.
On PM, so he also blocked me, saying that he will never stop writing child pedophilia. It doesn't matter how many times you report him.
Really now?
Yeah.
Well then.
Have you considered the FBI hotline? Because I'm pretty sure that's a thing for this type of shit.
We've tried. We've tried in the past.
Shit.
Yeah.
You've
doesn't...
actually fucking tried.
Oh yeah. I've reported.
Okay.
I reported people in the past, and nothing's come of it.
On FFN? Of course not.
Yeah. I mean, so this is what I'm saying. This is why I get kind of like really grumpy when people are, oh, we can't ban LOL use. Like, okay, but buddy, look, there's people legitimately out there who are like, yeah, here's this child's body. I'm gonna write about all the sexual acts I'm now gonna perform on it. It's like, okay, buddy, I consider this in the same realm of, here's this child's body, now let me tell you how I'm going to dissect them and rip out all of their organs and use them in a satanic sacrificial ritual and then drink blood out of the cup of their skull. And it's like, okay, buddy, you have a problem. Do I think you're going to go out and murder a child? Actually, yes. Yes, I do.
Wouldn't surprise me.
You know, it's just like there's writing porn. You know, there's drawing and writing porn where I'm just like, all right, you know, that's pretty vanilla. That's, you know, it's pretty like, okay, that's a weird fetish, but it's like whatever. And then there's Mega Mat, Where he's like, oh yeah, I'm now gonna take 20,000 words to describe how violently I raped this woman. And it's like, okay. I think you might have an issue, and I'm actually genuinely scared for the fact that you're gonna go commit a crime. Because you seem extremely invested in the idea of raping someone.
It could just be his fetish.
Okay, and?
Rape fetishes aren't illegal as long as you're not actually raping anyone.
Right, this is true. However...
It is somewhat worrying, yes.
Yeah. That's all I'm trying to get at whenever I talk about the lolly shit and the CP shit. And it's like, yes, I understand. It's not real. Yes, I get it. But it's a little bit worrying. And you can understand why some people would be like, I don't want that to be allowed. It's like, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I get it. But on the other hand, I'm exploiting a community to make money directly off of them, so...
That's right. I was always right, C8. You can never affect me.
Oh, god damn it, C8.
You were not the target, Sneaky.
I know. But I made him look.
It's
I
teamwork,
thank you
guys.
for the combo.
Teamwork.
Yes.
I set him up with the stun.
I'm 10 years older than the SNES. Oh god. I'm within a...
A simple mistake at the grim old place leaves Tonks shackled to Harry with a necklace called the Concubine's Curse. Harry is now 17.
Bro.
Oh god, I wonder what happens in that story.
They fuck.
What? No.
No way. Can't be.
Another story by the same guy, A Friend in Need. When Tonks is captured by Death Eaters and the Order refuses to listen to Harry, Harry goes to rescue her, and Tonks is in bad shape after being tortured, so Harry helps her get back to health with an unconventional treatment of his dick.
His dick.
Yep. Harry times Tonks.
They could be doing something even more lewd. They could be holding hands.
No. No, that's not how this goes.
Yeah.
That is haram.
Yeah.
Haram.
That's not allowed.
Mashallah.
We got thrown back by Professor Quirrell 101 again. So Harry breaks the Elder Wand and it sends him back in time in retaliation.
That's not how that works.
He ends up in 1976. Now his whole body is the Elder Wand. How will
He
Harry...
fucks his mom.
How will Harry change the future? He fucks his mom. That's how.
He fucks his mom, I guarantee it.
No, it is. Yeah, Lily times Harry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Well, okay. It might not just be Lily fucks Harry, because we also have on the character list Bellatrix and Narcissica.
I'm gonna fuck my mom and this psychopath I found.
I'm gonna fuck her so hard the crazy goes in and then out.
Hell yeah.
I can fix her.
No, I can fuck her, and it's better.
I will make her worse.
I will make her worse.
I have decided to stop drinking alcohol for good. I now do it for evil. Cheers, boys.
God damn it.
I can make her worse.
The only way to make it worse is to send her to America.
Oh god.
If she's already in America, well, she's
goes to
works.
college.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You've probably already seen her at her worst.
Oh god, no.
The worst punishment, you are going to an American college.
Life as Draco Malfoy's sister.
Bro.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of this one.
62
wait,
chapters, 52,000 words.
Sneaky.
Bruh.
One thick under it. It's worse.
Say my name. After the war, Hermione returns to Hogwarts.
Oh my
She
lord.
wasn't looking for love,
Huh.
but love found her. Would it be
Huh.
ripped from her in an act of revenge? Snape times Hermione.
Huh.
Hermione
What?
times Seamus. Oh
What?
god, she's gonna get spit roasted.
Oh no, she's gonna get cardboarded.
Yeah, you know what? That's always something that people are like, oh, J.K. Rowling is racist and sexist, and I'm just like, yeah, because she depicted as the only Irish person in the entire goddamn book as a guy who constantly blows shit up named Seamus, and he's focused on alcohol and whiskey and blowing shit up. Like, oh, come on, are you really gonna sit here and be like, oh, yeah, this is a completely reasonable depiction of the Irish?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me
Yes.
wrong. I find it hilarious. I'm not saying she
It's
shouldn't
true.
stop. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be out here saying, oh, she's all the ists and isms, that, well, she targeted quite a few at the, white people.
Yeah, but those people are white, so no one cares, Sneaky.
I know. A high school movie fanfic. Hermione is the
What?
new girl at high school, and she's going into her junior year with extra classes to graduate early, so she's really a senior. And she wants to be different, but not to be known as the bookworm.
I just threw up a little in my mouth.
Non-magical AU, high school AU, Hermione times Fred.
Also,
I suck
out
at
of
summaries.
character.
Everyone will be out of
Everyone is
character.
out of character.
So none
Oh
of the
my God.
characters are the same. There's no
Oh, gee.
magic. It's taking place in high school.
Imagine my surprise.
Harry Potter AU. Average Harry Potter AU.
Okay, I need to check. Sneaky, is this a female author?
Of course it's a female author. It's called H.P. Hermione. It's literally called Harry Potter Hermione Forever 21.
So
I think that's actually Fred and Hermione.
Oh,
ship
sorry,
name.
my bad. Harry Potter Fred times Hermione 21. Of course. Of course it's a female author.
Yeah, and she's a fucking dumb one.
You just described most female
well,
authors.
I'm about to make this even worse for everyone.
Excellent.
21 chapters, 1.5k words per chapter, updated over the course of the past 7 years. It has only 33k words. This person has written 1/3 of a story in 7 years.
Jesus.
And it's a no magic AU young adult romance story. I'm sorry, but there is no effort required to write that.
At this point, you should just give up being an author.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Harry
Like,
Potter
you
and the
just-
Ancient
yourself an author.
Sage. You know what? That would actually be really funny. And, you know, like, it completely. I want to see actually how, because of how hated J.K. Rowling is now. I'm really curious as to what would happen if you wrote a Harry Potter story where the premise of the story is that, after surviving the events of the end of the Harry Potter books, Dumbledore was also alive because fuck you, it's required for this, right? Dumbledore brings Harry into his office and is like, Harry, time to tell you the true secret to my power. And it's something Voldemort almost unlocked himself. You see, Harry,
Is it racism?
I'm a 120-year-old virgin. I am a supreme archmage. Harry, the
just-
drier your dick stays, the stronger you become.
And Harry just goes, fuck. I had sex with Ginny for the first time last night.
No, Harry.
Wait, no, the funny thing is, Voldemort, because he had that
Voldemort
kid with
won.
Bellatrix.
Oh,
according
you're
to-
right. You're right.
Oh,
He
was his
he
first
almost
child.
unlocked it because he was almost 40 years old before he had sex with Bellatrix. He almost unlocked it.
He did not have sex with Bellatrix. I'm sorry, that just did not happen.
Well,
Cursed child does not exist and is not canon.
It is having a movie made out of it, and all of the characters might come back.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
The fuck you say?
Yeah.
The fuck you say?
So
You have to be bullshitting.
No, so Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert, and Emma Watson, right? They all confirmed they were heavily considering coming back to play as their adult selves in the Cursed Child movie.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The curse of knowledge.
Yeah, the curse of knowledge, indeed, is what I deliver here on this podcast. Alongside the curse of age, I also gift you the curse of knowledge.
Damn you, Sneaky.
After speaking to Harry about the first task, Cyrus takes matters into his own hands to help Harry through the Triwizard Tournament. With a former Hogwarts professor to break Harry away from Dumbledore, Harry times Ginny Dumbledore bashing, Rod bashing, Hermione bashing, Harry and Ginny soul bond. 1,000 words, 1 chapter, 3 favorites. Posted 1 hour ago.
I have been flashbanged by words.
No, not yet. No, not yet. Now you're about to be flashbanged by words. Melody Wright and the Marauder 3. An American girl named Melody arrives at Hogwarts and befriends 3 Gryffindor boys who each have more to them than meets the eye. However, Melody may have more in common with them than they all realize. She feels drawn to the intelligent, soft-spoken, scarred young men. Marauders OC, no Peter Pettigrew, very close to book canon, so literally nothing changes except this girl gets spit roasted by her 3 favorite characters in the series.
Amazing.
First words.
Remember when there was a time on the internet where people complained about, oh, I was born in the wrong country, it was American, not British. This makes me think of that, and I hate it. There was a time on the internet that there were a bunch of people that complained about being American and not being born in Britain because of shit like Sherlock and shows like Doctor Who.
Wait, really?
And shit like that. Yes.
Yeah, really? You've never heard of this, Sneaky?
Hold on.
Never fucking heard of this. Max, how many years did I spend making fun of Tumblr? How the fuck did I never hear of this?
It's like the shitbirds who keep saying, oh, I'm going to move to Canada if people vote Trump into office or shit like that.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I have never heard, I wish I was born in Britain.
Usually, to be fair, it's I wish I was born anywhere but America.
It's probably recent.
No, it has to be recent.
No, my brother in Christ. It was 7 years ago the first time I saw this shit.
What?
Oh yeah, no, that's recent. That is recent. Then Sneaky and I stopped making fun of Tumblr in like
2014.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Shit, yeah.
2016.
We were off that in 2013. Actually.
Yeah, then we were. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, we because I moved on to trying to get a job, and Sneaky was finishing up college in his junior and senior year. So yes, for us it is recent.
Yeah.
Curse of you.
Boors.
Curse of Ages I cast.
Posted the one of the images, but it's not the one that I'm thinking of.
What the fuck? Dude, that just screams TikTok. Are you really? This was 7 years ago?
That's Tumblr.
Alright, I mean, if you say so.
Well, okay, I'm not seeing a date, but this is
I'm not disagreeing with you now. I'm just saying, like, okay, if you say so. Harry Potter and Hermione's unexpected family ties? A Harry Potter times Hermione story? Do we need to break out the banjo and start playing some Sweet Home Alabama?
You don't play Sweet Home Alabama on the banjo, goddammit.
I will absolutely play Sweet Home Alabama on the banjo. And there is shit fucking all... What?
You play dueling banjos for that. That's dueling banjos. Figure it out.
I know exactly what I'm referring to. I'm just saying I have a banjo now, and I can theoretically learn how to play it.
Learn to play dueling banjos.
Well, yeah, that's like a mandatory requirement.
Learn all of Charlie Daniels' works. When you can play The Devil Went Down to Georgia, I will pay you $5.
I will not.
Banjo, that's a fiddle, you fucking Philistine.
Don't tell him that.
I will not do it for $5.
Impossible task.
Excuse you, sir, but I will do it for at minimum $1,000.
No one's gonna pay $1,000 for fucking.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Excuse you, Kitty, but I convinced someone to pay me $3 for every minute we skipped, so he handed me $250 and we ended the stream.
We all know Potato is fucking retarded, okay?
Yeah, I know. He works at Walmart.
Who did that?
Super Potato.
Yeah. Super Potato. It's a guy that comes in occasionally and throws money at me.
Oh, Sneaky. 10 years ago, I found one.
Stop casting Curse of Age!
Really? 2013? Okay, go ahead, post it.
2013.
I guess we just got out of there in time.
Yeah, I love being Canadian, but I wish I was British.
No, that was a second. That was a second person replying to the first one.
Okay.
What a horrible thing to wish on yourself.
Yeah, like, wow. Like,
disgusting.
Hard mode, get born in Britain.
Well, these days, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Harry recovered in the infirmary after Lockhart removed his bones.
Yeah, that's a thing that happened.
I know, yeah. It's just, didn't he just lose, like, one bone?
No, all the bones in his arms.
Oh, all the bones in his arms, right, yeah, that's true, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that scene's still fucking, ugh.
Yeah.
One was about Hermione. Wait, what? Oh, he had several epiphanies. One was about Hermione, and that would change his life. Hermione wonders how this Egyptian vault key belonged to her great-grandfather? Bashing of Ginny and Dumbledore, but it's not the focus of the story. If Hogwarts was the safest place in Britain, it's time to leave. Harry times Hermione, and they go on worldwide adventures. Okay. I guess.
Oh, Sneaky, there's more.
Go ahead. One simple movement.
This one's from 2012.
Oh, wow. I guess we really did miss this, Max. Date of origin 2012. Tumblr heritage posts. Well, okay. One simple movement. You don't have any right to question me about family, he hissed. His eyes flashed dangerously. You know what story introduced the whole eye flashing thing?
That's
ancient.
Yeah.
No, like Harry Potter wise, because like I never saw the whole Harry's eyes glowed thing until maybe recently.
No, that's not recent. That's ancient. And
yeah,
I think they got like Naruto fix.
Oh, you know what? It might have been from the Naruto fix. That's fair enough. Also, 8 years is recent to me. Fuck you.
Curse of
8
ages.
years is recent. Oh god. It hasn't been 8 years.
It's been over 8 years.
What?
It's been a whole whopping 21 years.
Wait, is Harry Potter really 21?
No, it's older. It's like
24.
Is it? I think he's older.
I think it was republished in 99 or 98. I think it's
book 7 was 2007.
Book
One
was published in 97.
Yeah.
Why must you keep casting Curse of Years?
Because you suffer. Because it's a critical damage
26
against
years
you.
old.
You deserve to suffer.
Outside of
It does
time.
a critical every time.
A Hermione times Regulus Black series of 368 travels.
Sneaky, we're 30 minutes over time. Can we stop, please? This is pain.
You know where the door is.
No, keep
I'm
going.
sorry, wait, hold on. No, wait,
Stop.
guys, hold on. We'll do one more story. We have to be inclusive of the Islamic faith, okay?
Mashallah.
Oh no.
What is happening?
Bridging romance. I love how we first met. It was so romantic. Oh yes, I too have fond memories of you throwing me off the bridge. Rooftop projection writing prompt number 21.
Huh? Wait.
Sorry, what?
Color me curious.
What the fuck?
And with that, we're gonna sign off, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, everybody. There's always more, and it always gets worse.